A great source of blessing is being led by me toward your life. And you are being invited to listen, so you may recognize the door I am opening for your season of breakthrough. Beloved child, do not quickly regard this word as something distant or as a passing sound amid the noise of the world. There are things I prepare that do not come in the way you predicted, nor do they appear in the form you once imagined. Sometimes, my provision comes through a person, a family, a connection, an opportunity, an invitation, a hand sent at the right time to lift you out of lack and place you into a wider season. I do not want you to look at the poverty of yesterday and conclude that tomorrow will be the same. I am the one who can change the current of a life. Open doors you cannot open by yourself, and bring people who carry blessings far beyond what you ever dared to ask. My child, if I place within you a sense that there are people being led to find you, support you, or offer you a great opportunity, receive that with wisdom and humility. I can move the hearts of people with resources, influence, and the ability to open ways, causing them to remember you even if they have never known you before. I can cause your name to be mentioned in a room you have never entered. I can place your profile, your work, your talent, your faithfulness, and your story before the eyes of those who have the authority to decide. I can send those who hold means, finance, knowledge, and opportunity to draw near to you, not so you would worship them, but so you would recognize that I have thousands of ways to bless the child I love. Do not take this season lightly, because you have passed through many days when your heart felt forgotten. I saw you crying in silence. I saw the times you tried to smile while inside you were exhausted. I saw the nights when you looked at your circumstances and wondered when you would finally step out of the cycle of lack. I saw the worries you told no one about, the sacrifices you quietly carried, the prayers you lifted when there was only you, the darkness and your weariness. But not one tear of yours has fallen and been counted meaningless. Not one prayer of yours has dissolved into empty space. I have kept them with tenderness, and I have prepared a time to answer in a way that will make you understand that I have not been late, nor have I forgotten your name. Perhaps you were nurtured through dry seasons, where everything seemed just enough for you to survive, but not enough for you to breathe freely. Perhaps you learned to save every small thing, endure every empty space, and comfort yourself by saying that if you could only get through today, that would be enough. But beloved child, I did not create you merely to exist in anxiety. I want you to step into abundance in a pure way, where money does not rule you, but where you know how to use everything entrusted to you to honor what is good, to support your family, to widen compassion, and to build what endures. The abundance I give does not make you arrogant, it makes you thankful. It does not make you forget others, it makes your heart wider toward those who are standing where you once stood. When I send people who are able to help you, they may not come with the radiant appearance you imagined. They may come through an ordinary meeting, an introduction, a career opportunity, an offer of partnership, financial support, a quiet benefactor, or a door opening from a place you did not expect. Therefore, stay awake. Do not let insecurity make you refuse what is good. Do not let the past persuade you that you are unworthy of being supported. Do not let doubt cause you to see blessing as a trap when I have given you wisdom to discern. Pray. Observe. Listen to the peace within, and walk with the dignity of one who knows he is loved. I have engraved your name in the palm of my loving hand, not as a distant saying, but as a mark of eternal remembrance. Those who once overlooked you do not have the final voice over your life. The doors that once closed cannot define your whole journey. The years of delay cannot erase what I placed within you from the beginning. I saw you continue to believe despite many disappointments. I saw you choose to rise even though your heart was still in pain. I saw you help others while you yourself needed help. I saw you keep a tender heart. Those circumstances tried many times to make you cold, and those very things, those hidden things, have been fully seen by me. Now I am calling you out of the mindset of merely hoping to get through the day and into the mindset of one who is ready to steward blessing. You cannot step into a spacious season with the narrow thinking of fear. You cannot receive the new while still gripping the old words that once made you believe you would never be chosen. Lay down the voice of lack. Lay down the shame over difficult seasons. Lay down the feeling that you must do everything alone and are not allowed to receive help. There are people I send not because you are weak, but because I want you to understand that blessing can also come through connection, through community, through hands that know how to obey a holy prompting. Yet keep your heart pure as blessing draws near. Do not let expectation turn into greed. Do not let old lack make you hurry to grasp every promise without discernment. What comes from me will not force you to trade away your peace, will not make you deny uprightness, and will not make you bow before what is unclear. True blessing carries light. It may be great, unexpected, and beyond understanding, but it still bears the mark of peace, wisdom, and kindness. If a door opens but pulls you away from what is good, know that it is not the path I have prepared for you. If an opportunity lifts you while keeping you in purity, enter it with gratitude and watchfulness. Beloved child, your season is changing not only because a gift may come, but because I am changing the way you see yourself. You are no longer the one left on the margin. You are no longer the one who only stands by and watches others being supported. You are no longer the child who must live with the feeling of lacking a portion, lacking a door, lacking a voice, lacking opportunity. I am restoring within you a holy confidence, not arrogance, but the certainty that your Father is still leading the way. When I open a door, no one can close it if you enter through obedience. When I send people, they will come at the right time. When I bless, that blessing will not only touch you, but will also spread to your home, to those you love, and to generations after you who will enjoy the shade of your obedience today. So prepare, not with noise, but with inner readiness. Correct what needs to be corrected. Steward the small things in your hand with faithfulness. Speak gratitude before your eyes. See everything in full. Keep humility when the door begins to open. Treat others kindly while you rise, because I do not lift you so you may look down on anyone, but so you may become evidence of mercy. What was once a dry season will not hold you forever. I am leading you into a wider land, where provision, protection, Grace and increase will make you understand that every year of waiting has been seen by me. Every pain can be redeemed, and every sincere prayer has a day of being answered in my light. Your connection with this word is not an accident passing through your life, but an answer I am placing before you after the prayers you uttered in your most desperate hours. I heard your voice in the deep nights, when you thought no one knew you were breaking. I heard the whispers mixed with tears, the questions you asked in the darkness, the cries that could not fully become words, yet still reached my presence. You thought those prayers had fallen into empty space, but no, beloved child, they were remembered by me. I did not only hear you, I acted for you. Even before you saw the door open, I had begun touching places you could not reach, sending help from heaven ahead of you, placing your name in important conversations, and causing people in positions of influence to begin remembering you in ways even they cannot explain. You will be amazed when, at the right time, your name is mentioned in a place you once thought you had no door to enter. It will come unexpectedly, not because I am acting in haste, but because when I move, many things can shift faster than all your calculations. I do not delay miracles in order to exhaust you. I do not hold back what belongs to you because I want you to suffer more. I am the one who holds every source of supply, the master of silver and gold, the one who knows how to open a way for you from places that seem dry. What was held back is being released. Resources that were once blocked are being redirected. Opportunities that once stood far away are being brought closer, not because you seized them by your own strength, but because I have declared that you have been prepared to receive what I have appointed to give. The trials you passed through were never proof of punishment. They were the furnace of preparation. There are things I allowed you to lose, not because I wanted to make you empty, but because they were not pure enough, not strong enough, not truly aligned with what I had designed for your life. There are people I allowed to leave you because they could not walk with you into the season I am opening. There are doors I allowed to close because behind them was a weariness you could not yet fully see. There were times when you were brought low, not to erase your name, but so pride could be poured out, so that you would not step into blessing with arrogance, but with gratitude, humility, and dependence upon me. I allowed pain to touch parts of you that you once tried to protect, but I did not allow it to destroy you. I used the very place where you were wounded to make you deeper, more discerning, and less likely to chase things that only look beautiful on the outside, but carry no life within. You needed to leave behind what did not belong to you, so that your hands would be empty enough to receive what was prepared specifically for you. You needed to be separated from the voices that made you small, so that you could hear my voice calling you into your rightful place. Others once said you could not receive this, but their words are not law over your life. I am the one who decides, and when I place you in a position to receive, no mockery can erase what I have signed over your name. This is a moment of transfer, but you must understand that what I am doing does not stop at finances. I do not only want to place outward resources into your hands, I want to heal the way you see yourself, the way you receive love, the way you build your family, and the way you step into the future. I am touching the cracks that have passed through many generations. I am breaking cycles that once made your family line familiar with lack, fear, shame, division, and self-limitation. I am rebuilding the foundation that was once shaken by wrong choices, bitter words, losses, and unnamed burdens. I am calling you to rise from the ruins, not to look back in bitterness, but to become a sign that I can renew an entire story. You will no longer be known only as someone struggling to get through the day. I am changing the name over your life. Where others once saw lack, I will reveal provision. Where they once saw you stuck, I will open a way. Where they once thought you could only repeat old limitations, I will cause you to step into a new spaciousness. You are the one I have seen, the one I have called by name, the one I have lifted up, and the one I have graced to live differently. No darkness can reverse what I have placed under my care. No curse is higher than my blessing. No past is strong enough to cancel the future I am rewriting within you. Yes, help may come through people capable of changing your circumstances, through connections I have arranged, through families, supporters, doors, and resources you never thought would find you. But my child, what is greater than every form of wealth is my glory coming to cover you. More than money, I give you wisdom so you do not lose yourself when you are lifted. More than possessions, I give you purpose so you understand why blessing has been entrusted to you. More than outward abundance, I give you a healed heart that knows how to live generously. Steward what is given, build instead of destroy, and lift others as I have lifted you. What I give you will not only touch today, it will flow into your tomorrow, into your descendant, into the generations after you, into the way your family tells its story. What was once mentioned with tears will be replaced with gratitude. Places once marked by lack will become witnesses of provision. Memories once carrying the taste of shame will be washed again by my light. I am not only changing one circumstance, I am changing the current. I am not only giving you a gift, I am building a legacy of faith, wisdom, and restoration. Let others mock your faith if they want to. Let them call you foolish because you still believe before seeing everything in full. Let them fail to understand why you still pray, still wait. You still keep your heart tender after seasons of fiery testing. I will use that very faith to silence arrogance and to lift the humble. This has never only been about who speaks better, who knows more, or who appears holier before others. What I seek is a heart that truly trusts me in the fire, still chooses me when everything is unclear, and still keeps its gaze fixed on me when circumstances have not yet changed. And you, yes, you, have believed through many seasons that others did not see. You believed while your heart still trembled. You believed while your tears had not yet dried. You believed while the answer had not yet come. Therefore, stand firm in this hour. Do not retreat when the transfer is beginning. Do not let fear shrink the blessing I am opening. Do not let doubt make you release what I have placed in your hand by grace. I am still doing things beyond your imagination. I am still opening ways, restoring, providing, healing, and making what seemed lost become the foundation of a new season. Lift up your heart, because I did not bring you to this word to leave you halfway. I brought you here so you would recognize that my timing is drawing near, and what I have prepared for you will carry the unmistakable mark of my hand. You may ask, Lord, why now? And my answer is, because at last you are ready enough to step into what I have long preserved for you. Beloved child, I have not prepared you merely to receive a blessing and hold it in your hand like a private gift. I prepared you to carry it with maturity, to steward it with humility, and to turn what you receive into cool water flowing to others. There are things that, if they came too early, would not strengthen you, but could lead you astray. There are doors that, if they opened while you were still easily shaken, would pull you into pride, exhaustion, or bonds that were not meant for you. Therefore, I held certain things back, not to punish you, but to protect you from what you were not yet strong enough to carry. But now I speak to you with love and power. Step in, because the time has come. You once thought delay was a sign that I had forgotten you. But in truth, it was my hand protecting you from things that looked good but were not yet right for the moment. You once looked at closed doors and felt disappointed, but I saw the depths behind them that you could not see with ordinary eyes. You once wondered why others were advancing faster, why they were called by name first, why they seemed to touch what you had prayed for over a long time. But my child, I do not measure your life by the speed of others. I lead you according to my schedule, not according to the pressure of the world. What I have prepared for you does not need haste to prove that it is real. The blessing that comes from me does not come to confuse you, but to place you exactly where you were appointed to be. Now I will surround you with people who do not come to compete with you, do not come to drain you, do not come to make you doubt your worth, but come to celebrate you, support you, and walk with you into the new season. You have been in places where your presence was misunderstood, where your joy was diminished, where your success made others uncomfortable. I saw you trying to make your light smaller to keep the peace. I saw you remain silent when you should have been encouraged. But that season is closing. I am sending people with pure hearts, people who are not afraid of the light I have placed in you, people who know how to rejoice when you are lifted, people who do not need to bring you down in order to feel higher. In that new community, you will learn that being loved rightly does not make you smaller, but helps you blossom in peace. I will also raise up intercessors for you, people who will remember your name in prayer even when you do not know it. There is support you cannot see that is still at work. There are prayers that have been lifted for you in the hours when you thought you were alone. There are hearts I have stirred to stand in the gap, asking for protection, wisdom, restoration, and opened ways for you. You do not always know who is praying for you, but I know. You do not always see whom I am using to protect you from invisible things, but I see. Do not think that you are walking into this new season alone. I go before you, and I also place the right people around you, at the right time, for the right purpose. I will send confirmations to quiet the doubts that still hide in your heart. You have wondered whether perhaps you were imagining too much, whether this promise was real, whether you were worthy enough, whether everything would collapse again as it did before. I know those questions. I do not despise your trembling, but I do not want that trembling to guide your decisions. Therefore, I will confirm with peace. I will confirm through doors opening at the right time. I will confirm through words from people who do not know what you have prayed. I will confirm through small details so precise that you will have to stop and realize this is not coincidence. This is my hand. You will not have to force this blessing. What comes from me does not require you to bend yourself in order to hold it. It will catch up with you as you walk in obedience. You cannot know how many times I intervened to keep you from what could have destroyed you. There are dangers you have never known by name. There are plans against you that were stopped before they touched your life. There were moments when darkness wanted to drag you deeper. But I said, no, not this one. You were protected on days when you thought you had merely been lucky to survive. You were covered in seasons. You are mine. And I do not allow what I have blessed to be buried beneath the dust of battle. You may have passed through fire, but fire is not allowed to define you. You may have passed through deep waters, but deep waters have no right to drown the purpose I placed within you. I kept you because I still have something I want to do through you. I am the Lord, your God. I am the provider when the resources around you run dry. I am the protector when you do not have enough strength to protect yourself. I am the restorer when broken things make you think there is nothing left to rebuild. And today, I am opening encounters, sources of help, connections, and doors you cannot create by your own strength. I can cause influential people to seek those who were once overlooked. I can cause people with the ability to support, to see value in you when others once dismissed you. I can call the forgotten into abundance, not for boasting, but to prove that no one is buried when I have decided to lift them up. The door I open cannot be closed by any power before my appointed time. You have never been invisible to me. When the world ignored you, I still saw every quiet effort. When others underestimated you, I was quietly preparing a stage that needed no noise but carried glory. When they labeled you by your past, by your failure, by what they thought they understood, I called you mine. Your true identity does not live in the mouths of people. It lives in the word I have spoken over you. You are not the one left behind. You are not the one too late. You are not the one who must stand outside and watch blessing pass through your life. You are moving according to my schedule. Even if that schedule has sometimes required you to wait longer than you wished. Your harvest is drawing near, and the rain of my grace is about to soak the dry places you once walked through in silence. Lands you thought were dead will begin to soften. Prayers you thought were buried deep will begin to sprout. Years you thought were only loss will be used by me as the foundation for a fruitful season. Do not fear when the sky begins to change color. It is not the sign of a new storm meant to destroy you, but the sign of good rain coming to restore you. Open your heart. Beloved child, rise in humility. Step into what I have called you to step into. For this is no longer the season for you to stand outside the door and beg. This is the season for you to hear my voice say, enter. Because what I have prepared is ready. And so are you. I am speaking to you, the one who once felt ignored, overlooked, and unappreciated through long seasons of waiting. Beloved child, I know the times when you quietly watched others being lifted, called by name, given opportunities, and offered open doors, while you remained in the same place with patient hands and a heart full of questions. You did not say everything aloud, but I heard. You smiled and congratulated others. Yet, in the secret place, you asked me whether your name was still in my plan, whether I saw your faithfulness, whether the things you quietly sowed would ever bloom. Hear me clearly, I have never forgotten you. My silence was not abandonment. My delay was not refusal. There are things I held back not to hurt you, but to make you grow. I did not want to place a blessing in your hands that you were not yet steady enough to keep. I did not want to put you in a high place while within you there were still fears, comparison, or unhealed wounds pulling you downward. Therefore, I allowed you to pass through seasons that felt dry, not to drain you, but to teach you to depend on me when nothing outward could support you. In that wilderness, I forged endurance in you. In the days when no one applauded, I taught you pure obedience. You had to pass through fire, but that fire did not consume you. It only burned away what could not go with you into the new season. You had to learn faithfulness in a lonely place, so that when I bring you into a spacious place, the light of recognition will not lead you astray. You had to learn to keep your heart while you were not yet acknowledged, so that when blessing comes, you will know that your source is not in people, not in reputation, not in wealth, but in me. What I have prepared for you will not only raise your position, it will testify that my hand has always been quietly resting upon your life. And now, when you thought I had closed my hand, I am opening layers of grace over your journey. What is coming is not only visible abundance, but also richness in peace, clarity in purpose, restoration in worth, and steadiness in faith. What you once thought was loss will become the foundation of your testimony. The years of being overlooked will no longer define you, because I will lift you in a way that makes you understand that every silent season was used for preparation. Stand firm, my child. The season of silence was not the season of my absence. It was the season in which I shaped, hid, protected, and matured what was good within you. When the time comes, the blessing I give will not require you to beg anyone for recognition. It will speak for itself through my faithfulness. And you will know that through all the time you thought you were being passed over, I was in fact preparing support that carried your name